There we go. Whoops. Chapter 15, 2:55 a.m. 10 years ago, a man named Sissel took a little girl named Lynn hostage, then was killed by a meteorite fragment. Tonight, a man named Sissel met a detective named Lynn at a junkyard on the edge of town, and then was killed by a bullet. I was like, you know his name isn't Sissel, but you don't know what his name is, so, yeah. But the scene I find waiting for me on the other end of the phone line feels like the final nail in the coffin of my lost memory. Whoa! Hi! I see myself. Whoa! There you are, Commander Sith. Finally. Or, I can't tell. No, it's probably him because it's his portrait. Also, the head of the, like, evil blue assassins is named Sith. Alright. Was that Detective Jedi? I mean, nothing. Never mind. Wrong franchise. Ah, Sissel! Where have you been, my good man? We've been looking everywhere for you. Had a little unfinished business to take care of. Didn't think it would take this long. What about your people? They sure went out of their way to mess me up. I say, I believe we fulfilled every one of your conditions in our little deal. What right do you have to complain about anything outside our bargain? We can talk about that when we get together. This will be our last communication by telephone. We'll arrive in 1 hour. I look forward to seeing you, Sissel. Dawn is approaching. The darkness surrounding my own mystery is deep, but I know it's always darkest before dawn. I mean, that's not actually true, but, like, it's darkest when it's the middle of the night and there's no moon to reflect the sunlight. Because, you know, like, that could happen multiple, like, the moon could come out later. Yeah, shut up. We're not talking about astrology. We're talking about me and my wonderful voice. Okay, fair enough. Yes, we're nearing the final stages of our little deal, my good man. Yes, sir. All preparations are complete, sir. We just had a report, sir. Lights have been spotted, sir. Have they now? By all means, let me have a look. Bump. Yes, we are very close. We will now disconnect from the communication cable and have no service until we arrive, sir. Very well. Bop. Have some more grapes, sir. Yes, grapes. I like it. Oh, that's fun. Blub, blub, blub. Nice try, Inspector Cabanella. But you could never stop me. Ooh, maybe I do that as a... Yeah, look at that evil grin. See ya, sucker. Twing. But, okay. That gives us many questions. Well, one question really is, which is, okay. But, if you're alive, but you're also dead, why? How are you dead but also alive? Except, if this guy, which we don't know the name, because Jowd's like, it's not named Sissel, but okay, let's say Sissel. If Sissel died to the meteor and died in the junkyard, multiple Sissels, or has the ability to, like, clone or copy himself. So, like, you could have been one version of Sissel that died. Maybe. I don't know. The plot thickens. Like oatmeal. So the submarine guy and his people have a deal going with me, do they? If that's the case, they probably aren't the ones who killed me, right? Yeah, anyway, there's definitely something behind the inspector's death. I think I better talk to him. Hey! Cabanella, remember when I was saying this would be a lot easier if you were dead? Hey, do you think you could wake up? Oh boy, still unconscious. Okay, I guess he hasn't been dead for very long. Whatever, I'll just go ahead and go back to 4 minutes before his death. I'm a little nervous about what I might see there, though. But if that's where I'm gonna find my answers, I can't run away from it. Click, click, click. Once the criminal gets the punishment he deserves, the hostage will go free. Carry out the execution immediately. Wait for our call. That's a good boy. Gee, a hostage sure is a handy thing. Okay, so I will, you know, before I was talking about, like, I'm basking in my glory, I called that Lynn was possessed by the manipulator. I was wrong. Cabanella wasn't manipulated by, like, magic ghost powers. He was just manipulated because there's a little girl that's a hostage and he's an inspector, and so he's like, okay. So he was manipulated just in a different ways, but I will chalk that up. I was wrong. I was right, but for the wrong reason. Or was I wrong for the right reason? One of the two. Gives me complete control over the top police inspector in the country. Ugh. Aw, what's the matter? All those broken bones smart a bit? Ooh. What's it like to feel pain? Does it make you feel alive? Why are you doing this? Oh, now is that any kind of question for a top inspector to ask? Isn't it obvious? Revenge, of course. Revenge on all the people who stole my life away 10 years ago. Ugh, don't be ridiculous. It was a meteorite that stole your life, or have you forgotten that? Wrong. I was murdered by all of you. Detective Jowd, who chased me down, forced me into a corner, even though I was innocent. Lynn, the girl who was right there when I was running. Lynn, she was just an innocent little girl playing in the park. If that brat hadn't been there, I never would have thought of taking a hostage. That's the most self-centered garbage I've ever heard. And finally, you, Inspector Cabanella. Me. If you hadn't done what you did, I never would have pointed a gun at that kid. You were so proud of your spotless record, and my case was the one blot on it, wasn't it? Only two people know the real truth, me and Detective Jowd. I bet tonight's execution will be quite a relief to you, won't it? One of the people who know about the stain on your record will disappear for good. That's why you didn't help him escape from prison. That's the kind of guy you are. I got nothing to say to you. You'd never listen anyway. Damn. Wubba 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 wub. Oh, that's creepy. Ye gods. Yeah, I'm with you on this one. That is creepy as hell. Now then, Inspector. Time to make a big red stain on that spotless white coat. This was another condition of my deal. To wipe out everybody who knew about Temsik. Damn. Revenge? That's what I'm up to? None of this makes any sense. Hey, man.
Mind telling me what's going on?
Inspector Cabanella, he's awake. Okay. See? I was right. Lynn says he's a good guy. It's like, well, I guess we don't know exactly what this thing is, but okay. So the guy was framed, question mark, or something. Something about Cabanella and messing up a case. He, living Sissel says, I mean, it is clearly just out there insane. If he's like, I mean, okay, I get it. Like it's your fault because like you something spotless record. Okay, whatever about that. We don't know. And then like, okay, like Jowd forced me, like chasing me to, yeah, okay, maybe, but like Lynn's at fault because she happened to be there and that's what made me think to take her hostage. Like, nah. All right, yeah, that's the worst one yet. Sorry, Miss Wine Lady, who's like, oh, my dear angel, like, you were the worst one in this game about putting your daughter in between you and your husband's disagreement, but nope. The question mark Sissel definitely takes the cake for, it's this little girl's fault that I saw her in the park and I had to take her hostage. That's on her. Like, talk about blaming the victim. Okay, Inspector Cabanella, he's awake.
Oh, my head is spinning, baby. Am I to understand that Cabanella character who just got shot is me?
Yeah, that's right.
You're supposed to be the scoundrel there who just shot me?
I guess so?
But you couldn't be, could you?
Wait, huh?
Well, after all, the guy in the red suit just walked out the door, right? So, who are you?
I guess I just have to face it. I'm not that Sissel guy. I'm somebody who's searching for himself. That's why I'm here to save you. At the very least, you have information about the guy in red. Information I need.
So you came on a rescue mission now, did you? Nothing like the sound of that, baby. Because there's a very important life here somewhere, a life valuable to this nation. Okay, do your thing, baby.
Okay. Okay, so that's all the same. We'll just get it marked off.
So are you a manipulator too?
Yeah, I have ghost tricks, powers of the dead, but I can't control living creatures.
Anywho, I think you'd better be very careful. That guy in red is a manipulator. Naturally, he knows about powers like yours.
Wait, what?
If he realizes you're here, things might get a little sticky.
You're right, I better be careful. Okay. Whoa, look at him. There's that something emanating from his body. Is it really the sign of having special powers of the dead? Okay, we can turn on the desk lamp. We can close the spout. Examine the book. Rock a helmet. All right, well. Swivel the desk lamp. Beep. What's going on? Never seen the ghost world like this. Oh, so you're here, are you? You sense my presence? I noticed you. You think you can stop me, do you? Oh, that's... right there, looking straight at the camera. Fourth wall breaking thumbnail, baby. And Cabanella's like, yeah, baby! I don't know why you're wearing my face, but you might as well give up now. I control everything. Damn it! Everything, including the life of this police inspector in white. Wait, don't shoot! And he's like, nah, I think I'm gonna shoot. Time's up. This other me knows the powers of the dead well.
Who wouldn't notice what you just did? You were practically shouting, "Look at me, baby!"
Looks like it might be hard to save you under these circumstances. Guess I can't use my powers right in front of him like that. Huh, better rewind the clock, see if I can pick up other clues. Ooh, okay, so we got a super timing puzzle now. It's like getting Dowd out, but cranked to 11. All right, he does walk over there, I think. I just don't know what that does for us. Close the spout. Maybe. It'll cause a whistle? Turn around. Skip through all that. Okay, this is all the stuff we've seen. Wait, yes, he does when he gets shot. Right now. I want to... It's not letting me ghost, though. Okay, so the question is, will it let me ghost the second time this happens? Because that's the only time he's not looking over there. So I'm going to let this play out rather than just restart now, in case it does let you do something. Oh, we can go down here? Look at this place. The room is trashed. What in the world happened here?
I think I'm starting to remember. Something bad happened here. Now,
there's another death lying here. Is it Pigeon Man?
Didn't I tell you from the start? I said there was a very important life, valuable to the nation.
I thought you were talking about you.
I'm just a crazy character in a white coat, baby.
That's funny.
It is Pigeon Man.
I'm to think of it. Where's the old pigeon guy? Okay. Yeah, and you just got shot. But I mean, but if I'm... Well, does that mean I have to... Yeah, I get it's going to be hard to save him under these circumstances, but... Yeah, see, that's what I was trying to do. And they're like, no, you have to rewind time. And I'm like, but I don't want to. I want to save this guy first and then get to him. I have time travel. I don't have to do it first. Guess I better rewind. So can we get there before the... I think we have to... Bounce precariously. How did the old pigeon guy even reach up here? Or if he makes his pigeons fetch it for him. Oh, levity in this dark situation. All right. So I think I can do it now. I don't have to wait for the cart. I bet I can do it just once he pounds the thing and it falls down. All right. Yep. We're down here. Bop-a-doop-a-bee. All right. Open a toolbox. Examine a measuring device. Examining another measuring device. Some kind of device.
Very astute observation.
Sorry, my memory isn't working.
Yeah, mine isn't working too well right now either. I do remember seeing someone use this equipment, though.
And here we go. I mean, I could open this and just, like, drop it, but how about I go into him first? Hey, excuse me? Are you awake? Of course. I never sleep during work hours.
Professor, do you recognize...
Oh, that's getting into the... I mean, as I said, like, Cabanella's one voice in his like, hey, baby, is getting close to the park guy anyway, but...
Professor, you recognize me.
Yeah, there's only one crazy character in a white coat that I know of. Oh, he hasn't lost his memory. I'm not the type who likes losing things. Never mind that. Cabanella, this is quite a surprising guest you brought with you. Pretending like he didn't just blow up the place. Wait, are you talking about me?
Oh, nah, this is a different guy. I'm his guest, actually. He said he came to rescue us. Unlike you, my sharp friend, he still hasn't got his memory back.
Meh, pitiful. Ow, that hurts. Anyway, now we'll be going back to 4 minutes before your death, in order to change your fate, that is.
Wait, aren't we already in the past, man?
Yeah, we can go back even further. I've done it before. Still don't see a path to saving Inspector Cabanela. But if we go back further, maybe I'll get a lead. We're already in the past. And you're like, don't worry. Look, Inspector, you're the nation's top inspector. I'm the nation's premier going back in time ghost.
Ugh. How many times do I have to tell you, Professor? This place is dangerous.
Don't be daft. I can't leave now. He's completely dead, but just as I thought, I'm getting a reading. This is the source of his powers. If I remove it... He's not dead, he's just not there.
The true form of the manipulator isn't something you can detect, it's a spirit.
Ridiculous. Oh, you figured it all out, huh? You are a clever man, Inspector Cabanela.
So it's really true. You're Metal Gear.
Now, how many times are you gonna make that joke? Probably another, like, 8 to 12 is my guess. I wasted a lot of time tonight because of you, Inspector. Drop him in the hole. I'm already seeing it now. Oh, but it is all just like you said. I died 10 years ago. This body is a vessel, a shell. I control everything. The shell, people, just like I controlled the Justice Minister and Lynn.
So it's true, you were manipulating my baby that time. You made her shoot your shell. But why? Why would you do a thing like that?
To create conclusive evidence, you know, on that security tape. Now she's a murderer too. She'll suffer just like Jowd did. Now then, Professor. I'm afraid it's time for you to die. I don't have any grudge against you. Heck, I'm even grateful to you. Oh yeah, so why don't you let me live then? I'll be leaving this country forever tonight, but before I do, I need to erase all evidence that these powers of mine exist. Along with the contraption in this room. This time the thing will work the way it was meant to. It'll all be over. Cupid won't turn this time. He'll shoot his little arrow this way.
Professor, look out, out, out.
Bang. Surprised Cabanela survived that. Dynamite, eh? When the devil did he put that there?
You planned it all out tonight, having my baby shoot him, having his corpse disappear.
Wait, his corpse disappeared? Oh yeah, that guy. And me?
That medical examiner, remember him? He was a complete and utter imposter. He said he was going to take the corpse back to the lab, but he'd already made a deal with the manipulator to meet him and give him the body back. But I wasn't going to let that happen, baby.
You saw through their plan, eh? Well, that's getting too close to the other guy. I'm starting to talk like the other guy. Bah! Man, all these voices, they're blurring together. It's like a watercolor painting at this point.
I noticed right away the medical examiner didn't know the first thing about examining a body.
I knew he was a fake, so I tracked him down, bought him off. Hey, you bought him off? I had him smuggle the corpse to this room. I thought we could find the source of his powers. Of course, never in my wildest dreams did I think his abilities were powers of the dead.
Anyway, there isn't much time. He's leaving the country before dawn.
And I'm gonna follow him, of course, after I save you two. Something's been nagging at the back of my mind. I remember what Ray said to me tonight. He said spirits cease to exist when the day breaks. But if that's true, how could a spirit from 10 years ago still be here?
Hey, no time for thinking now, baby. Action's the name of the game. Work your magic and take us back, even further into the past.
Trick time. Yeah, so we can drop him right there when he stands on it, but I don't know what that, like, can I? Oh, that's the measuring, like, oh, can I actually talk to him in his body? But no. All right, well, right now, all I can do is, yes, there's readings, blah, blah, okay, whatever. Blah, 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 blah. This is the blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. All right. Things getting tricky. And, wait, it's no use. I can't open it. Did the fact the guy in red is standing on it have anything to do with it? Is he more heavy set than he looks to? I don't know. Why are you asking me?
This door, such a pity. Too bad it doesn't open downward. Sometimes life can be so hard. Wouldn't you agree, Professor?
Yes, that's why we're both dead. Huh. A door that opens downward. But what do you mean? It doesn't. No use. I can't open it. Okay, so that's the same. What can do? I mean, I can wait. I either have to rewind and open it before he jumps on it. Okay. The fact the professor is standing on anything. I may look small, but I am pretty heavy set. He sounds so proud of that fact. Okay. I just, you know, I'd try doing it, you know. Flipping him over or something. Can we reach? Yes. You can examine the balance toy. Well, what do you think you're doing? I don't know. Thought I'd try it out. If you do, you're gonna set the contraption in motion. Oh, yeah. I just thought. He thought he'd blow me up. That's what he thought. Sorry, my bad. There aren't a whole lot of things I can use my tricks on in this room. It's true. Kinda stuck. I mean, I guess I could wait. Before I do, I need to erase all evidence. Yeah. So what happens when we spin?
As you perhaps have already noticed, time is running out, baby.
Yeah, no, perhaps, I know. But you know, there aren't a whole lot of things I can use my tricks on in here. Ah, looks like it's all over. Unless I find another path, I'm kind of at a deadlock here. Sissel? Hey, wait a minute, I know that voice. Help me. I don't know what voice to you. Where are you? Who are you? What voice should I be using? Find me before I'm carried away.
What's with the frail sounding call for help?
He's here somewhere. Friend of yours? Yeah, a little guy that looks a little fragile but has strength that surprises you. Hey, now I know what voice to do. So it should be more like,
Sissel, help me.
I was asking you to find him before he's carried away, no less. I'm almost out of time. Should I look for him? I mean, you should. Not there. Did I? Hey!
Sissel, here I am.
It's Missile! What are you doing there?
You really have to ask?
Seriously, are you really going there? No. Okay, never mind. Anyway, I need your powers. Will you help me out?
Of course. Here, let me come join you.
Boom.
Okay, here I am, Sissel.
All right, now maybe things will flow in a new direction.
Even though the flow of the sewer is a little bit stinky.
Fate changed. All right. What is a circle? I guess not necessarily a circle. All right, so what is the same shape? Can I go up here? No. All right, so we're in this room. That makes it a little easier. We have toy cake, a ball, you say, lamp, telephone. Can't reach the tire. Okay, so cake, I can't. I don't see anything I can really switch. Well, all right, we'll talk first.
You remember how to use my powers?
Yeah, you can swap things that have the same shape.
Well, to be precise, I can swap things that look like they have the same shape.
But what's the difference?
Well, as I was being carried by the wind and falling into the river, I realized something. If you look at a thing from different angles, it looks different.
You know, that's a pretty good point for a little doggy who came in with the sewage.
Don't tell me about that.
Sorry. Okay, now, oh, we have a lot we can do. Okay, so swap. Rat can help get in there. Rats are together. That's adorable. I mean, yes, we're trying to stop a murder here, but this is pretty cute. Oh my.
Now that's what I'd call some proper commotion.
I'm making that trash can dance.
Truth be told, I feel a bit like dancing now myself. It's getting harder and harder to hold my wild instincts back.
What a dangerous bunch. Okay. Trash can lid and tire. But I still don't know how that helps. Like, all right, trash can lid came over here. So now tire is here. But what does that get for us? Oh, that's what it gets for us. Here we go. Oh, because I'm in the thing. I was like, wait, no, I'm swapping.
No, you're not. You're still in there.
Do I want to be up top or down below? Well, we'll try up top, and if it doesn't work, I guess we go back in time. And sorry, buddy. Rough landing. Look out. Wow, wow. Boom. And because he might not have been looking at him directly, the explosion covers the drop. And he doesn't know to interfere. Yeah. Sorry, little pigeon. As for you, Inspector, I have a little job for you. I can't move. I think I have 4 or 5 broken bones. Nah, I don't mind. It won't prevent me from manipulating you. It might make it hurt a little bit when I move you, though. Quite a bit, actually. Damn. Ew. Oh, that's rough. He's like, I literally can't move from the pain. He's like, I'm gonna make you move anyways. Poke. Hey, wake up, Poke. I can't believe it. You lot actually pulled it off. Sorry, Inspector Cabanel, I couldn't do anything to help you. And there I am, a poor broken heap of arms and legs. No matter, I enjoyed the show. The magic disappearing act, that is. Nothing like it, baby. Yeah, except unlike a normal magic trick, I'm the one that managed to vanish without a trace. Fate averted. What's the matter? You look like you'd rather be dead. Not that you aren't. I was just remembering the fact that right about now,
The real me has given the poor justice minister a real fright.
Oh, that phone call? Yeah, he was pretty upset.
Excuse me, mister.
Huh?
You really shouldn't be mean like that.
What's this lively little creature? This little doggie's the warrior who keeps Camilla safe. Or, you know, he would be if he was still full of life.
Camilla. Gods in heaven, what a terrible thing. The poor little girl taken hostage.
It's a cruel twist of fate indeed.
Wait just a minute. Miss Camilla is a hostage?
Yes, we're sorry, little warrior.
Miss Camilla, a hostage.
What's a hostage? Yeah, anyway, Inspector Cabanela. It's time to save your life now.
You couldn't get very far, but you couldn't get very far when you tried before, am I right? But this time it's different, right, Sissel?
That's right. With us working together, it's a whole different situation. Yes, Sissel and Missile. Bam! We'll save the Inspector in white, and then we'll go rescue Camilla, okay?
Okay, let's hurry up and get through this.
Gee, kids, you're making me feel like an afterthought. All right, let's get started. Inspector Cabanela is upstairs, so our first step, get up there.
Sissel, I'll go up first and wait for you.
Womp, 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 womp. Yeah, wait, come, okay. Okay, lovey-dove, we need your help. Carry this measuring device upstairs. It has Mr. Ghost in it, so don't drop it. You're like, wait, no, I was in the thing next to you. All right.
There you are, Sissel.
Sorry for the wait, Missile. 4 minutes from now, the Inspector will be killed by a gun.
You just jump in there and stop him from firing, would you?
There you go again with that stuff. Besides, it doesn't make any sense. If you stop him from firing, he'll just kill you another way. Wait a minute, that sounds familiar. Yep, same situation as mine. Your best bet this time around is to allow him to shoot, and then save Cabanela without him noticing. Oh, it's even worse than last time.
Anywho, just, jump in there, do something! All right, I'm ready to jump in, Sissel. Don't forget, whenever you...
Yeah. So we have to wait for him to shoot. I can't do anything right now. I'm still stuck here. What the? Thank you for the follow. The amusing thing about that, let me hold this for a minute. The amusing thing about that, of getting a follow, I'm not streaming right now. I'm just recording on my own. I'm not on Twitch. Thanks. Thanks for the follow. That's... You know, I've seen that happen to other people too, where they're like, thanks for the follow, the donation, whatever, but they were just recording on their own. I didn't think it would happen to me. I feel kind of honored. Awesome. Right, we're playing a game or something. It's the ghost powers. Someone's manipulating it to know I'm recording even when I'm not online. Okay, they shoot him, ba-ba. All right, now it is trick time.
I'm a little scared right now. Why didn't he die?
Because he's already dead. He died 10 years ago. I know full well he wouldn't die if I shot him. But why did you go to the trouble of shooting him? Time's almost up. Enough chit-chat. Oh, now the situation has changed slightly. These last split seconds are our chance. Okay, this is another condition, blah, blah, blah. I don't like... Hey, he's gotta shoot. It's too late. Again, I'm gonna get shot again. No, wait, our chance is coming up.
The last split second, right? Leave it to me.
Would you look at that? Bullet's hanging in midair between the gun and the Inspector's forehead.
Now's our chance. I'm hearing the bullet right now. Let's swap this little thing with something else.
What? Hey, it's our only hope. There's got to be something with the same shape and direction as the bullet. Bullet. Hurry now, swap the hanging bullet with something else. Yeah, if you stop interrupting me, like, okay, I gotta, like, see what... Nope, too far. I can't even get the dang thing. Desk lamp, no. Book, no. Trying to... There we go. Swap. Whoops. Whoops. Okay. I guess that stands to reason. That didn't go well. We tried swapping what we could find, but we just made things worse.
Not nice, kids. Not nice at all. You put a dent in my lovely mask.
I guess we better look for something softer to swap. I mean, yeah, I think, like, here, we stopped you from getting shot in the face with a bullet. And then it's like, and so instead we're just gonna just smash your face in instead. That's better, right?
There you are, Sissel.
Okay. When we save the character in white, we should do it without stopping the guy from firing with another. Okay. So this is the same. But, oh, I can't skip it. All right. Well, let's take a look around then. Okay. Tell us, Missile, what we do. Microscope. All right. And Missile's over here like, hey, look, there's some other stuff, like a knit hat instead of a helmet. Maybe that'll work. All right. But it doesn't reach. Okay, so... And that's still really funny. Sorry. Sorry, Captain. He's like, you think getting my face mashed in with a thing is funny? I'm like, yes, actually, I do. But I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Because I don't know how to get... Like, I can't connect these two, so that makes me think I have to move the knit hat over. But the only way to do that would be to put it on the step ladder and roll it. Before? Like, I feel like I need to get Sissel over here, but I'm not sure how. No. We keep our time. Yeah, I can't reach that. All right, so... It's another thing where I see the answer. The answer is there. But I don't know how to get answer there. Sure, what do you have to say?
Sissel, can you explain something to me? How exactly did the man in white die?
He got shot with a gun.
Gun, huh? I've always wondered about those things. How come people die when they hear the loud bang?
What? Oh, why do they? I don't remember. Ah, brother, I hope I never lose my memory. Mr. Whitecoat there died because he got shot with a bullet.
Bullet?
Little lump of metal. Proves fatal when it gets lodged in his head.
Ah, I get it. It's like a little tiny Mino, right?
Yeah, something like that, I guess. Different shape, though.
In that case, I ought to be able to use my powers.
Oh, I liked it.
Hey, good news, Mr. Whitecoat.
Oh, come on. Can't anybody here just call me Cabanella? I like that. He's like, how does a gun work? And Sissel's like, I'll tell you, Missile. The way a gun works is... I don't remember. All right. I don't think we want to do this, but... No, stuck on something and won't budge.
Maybe the man in white put a curse on it.
Yeah, like a message, do something to help me.
Ooh, that's spooky. If I have a message for you, I'll tell you myself. Thank you very much. Okay, go ahead.
Stop messing with the battered old hoist and help me.
You heard him, Sissel.
Oh, boy. Yeah, I don't... Oh, right, you're still in there. Let's get you out of there. I don't know, put you back. It's like I need Sissel to get over here to try and do something with this, but I don't know how until after he's shot, and after he's shot, how are we to get him back? I don't know. I don't know. We'll... Like, oh yeah, and I can't get over there until I'm in it, but he... What has the same shape? Let's take a look in the... Oh, I can't look in the ghost world. So, like, nothing really looks like the tea kettle. Nothing is gonna look like the lamp arm. Like, part of me says the dictionary kinda looks like the steps on that, but not enough. Well, you're not far enough reach.
Oh, did you see that? The bad Sissel turned around.
You'd have to call him that. But yeah, I guess maybe this is our chance to try some ghost tricks.
Oh, this is the only time he takes his eyes off me, too.
If you have something to do it now. I'm gonna take the first few steps towards saving the inspector, but I don't know what. What do we, I'm trying to do this to just get him out of the way. We could spin this around, but what will that do for us? It'll change the shape of things. Oh, too late. Yeah, I don't... What else can we do when he's turned around? Well, I guess what else can we do? There's the question. So we can open the spout lid, swivel the desk lamp, turn on the lamp. That might do something. Rock the helmet, examine the book. Okay, so you can knock that over. All right, yeah, I know. It's just now we know. I just didn't know what we could do while he's not looking. No. Okay. Ooh, no. What was that? What was that? So will that change anything? What was that? He's just like, Now everything's the same again. That's the kind of guy you are. Blah, 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 blue. Oh, right. I can't actually do anything when he's on the thing. Huh. Okay, so this is over here. Okay, wait. That's why we do it afterwards. Okay, so what can we do? Examine the microscope, examine the photos, and jiggle the hat. Well, I mean, we know the hat's what we're supposed to... What exactly is this thing? Looks like a giant nail clipper to me. No, it most certainly does not. It's an instrument used in analyzing radiation-emitting matter. Oh, yeah, I see. Yeah, you're not alone, kid. None of the rest of us understand it either.
Yeah, you said it.
Old pictures of what looks like little fragments of rock? Those are Temsic fragments. That's an article from back when it was big news.
10 years ago, nobody really understood it.
I guess that's still true today. All right, that way we got a little bit of lore. Let's do our best. So, flop. Okay, I see. And now it looks like the book. So we take... I'm trying to get around you. I just want to... Well, maybe do this. Here, we'll just go from this side. Swap. Hey, there we go, baby. Now, the problem is, won't he notice? I mean, I guess it won't matter if there's only like one bullet left in the gun, but... All right, last split second. Sissel's got good timing that he's in that. Yep, now's our chance. I'm in the bullet. Let's not smash his face into a pulp. Pump. Plump. But yeah, like, he's gonna notice there's, like, ghost tricks going on. Why doesn't he just, like, shoot him again? I don't think he noticed. Huh. Like, I mean, I feel like he would notice the dude right in front of him. Like, okay, like, it is after the gunshot, so he's like, bang. And then he falls over. So, I mean, I guess I could understand why he thinks he's dead, but, like, wouldn't he notice the hat that's just, like, right there in front of him all the... I don't know. Whatever. I mean, the dude's insane. Like, he blames Lynn for, you know, it's like, you made me take you hostage, so we know that he's not all there anyway, so...
Now I say it again. I love knit hats. So warm, most of all, soft. Did I do all right?
You did a fine job, little one. You saved another life.
And I'll keep doing it too. Over and over.
What I saw in these just 4 minutes gives me all the answers I've been looking for.
All our research these past 10 years pales in comparison, right, Professor?
So you two are working together?
That's about the size of it, yeah. Would you believe a story about who would believe a story about a manipulator? So we pursued it ourselves, just the two of us.
I'm quite a crazy character myself, after all.
Okay, let's hurry back. Back to our time. We have to rescue Miss Camilla.
Hey, you're right, Missile. And there's a certain guy I have to follow, too. Whoop. After completing his revenge on Inspector Cabanela, the man in red left, and now a new story is about to unfold in a new present. How you feeling, you old crazy character?
Hey there, Prof. We're both alive, I see. Nothing like it, baby. Oh, don't know if I'm getting old or what. I got a few aches and pains
Here and there. Yeah, you have like 5 bones broken, you said.
Used to be a little thing like an explosion wouldn't bother me. Oh.
Yeah, right. Like, I'm gonna believe that. So what? The guy in red is gone, eh?
Just in case, I posted special investigation units all around the building. Let's just pray the boys came through for us. Oh. Ugh. Ugh. Picked a bad time not to listen to me, body of mine.
Yeah, see? Cabanela is a good guy. Except for questionable as to why evil Sissel wants revenge on him. Besides that, we don't know. But besides that, see? Believe Lynn. Lynn says he's a good guy. He's a good guy.
If I knew things were gonna end up like this, I would have tried to die in that explosion, baby. That way I could have been dancing after Big Red by now.
Huh. Might be able to erase deaths, but it's true. I can't do much about injuries. But really, you shouldn't talk that way.
Yeah, sorry. Oh, suppose you're right. I just hate feeling so helpless. He was right there within my grasp. All our plans were resting on tonight, and this had to happen.
I guess he's thinking about his spotless record. It's not too late, Inspector. We still have a chance. Maybe I can catch him.
Say you're right. That's not a bad idea. I'll cooperate with you fully. Go ahead, fire away with any questions you like, Mr. Ghost.
Yeah, spotless record and revenge. Why? The guy mentioned revenge. Revenge against the people who stole his life away 10 years ago. Man, he's a fool. He's the one who made the decision to take the little girl hostage, and he wound up dead. He only has himself to blame. Shut up, you. What about when he said this? when he said, "I'ma burn my hand. I was murdered by all of you, blah, 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 blah." Yeah. You hadn't done what you did. Thank you. Professor, stay out of this for a second. What did you do? Good.
Yes, 10 years ago on that day, the Special Investigation Unit was working on a certain big case.
Metal Gear. That's one. I said 8 to 12 more times. I still have a 7 to 11 left.
We hauled in a young man, an important witness to our investigation. And then I did it. I made 2 very stupid mistakes.
Take a screenshot. That's what we did. Detective, I'm telling you, I don't know anything about it.
Fine, fine. You're under no obligation to talk, of course. But if you don't, the Special Investigation Unit can make the rest of your life a living hell.
But I'd
just been assigned to the Special Investigation Unit, you see. They didn't share much info on big cases with a newbie like me yet, and I wanted to impress them. It was only supposed to be a simple matter of taking his statement. I was too green. I pushed him too hard. I drove him into a corner and made him lose all hope. That was my first mistake. And then I made another mistake on top of that.
Cabanella, got a minute? The chief wants to see you about your report.
Got it. I'll be right there. You stay right there and be a good boy now. And that's when I did it. I left it behind in the interrogation room. My gun.
Oh. How could you?
He used my gun to escape. What he said is true. If I hadn't made that mistake, he never would have had a gun to point at Lynn in the first place.
Yeah, but again, that's not... Like, okay, yes, maybe you should be reprimanded for, like, pushing the guy too hard and for leaving your gun where he could get it. But, again, you didn't cause him to take a hostage. That's... I get that, like, you know, it's both him and Joud are both like, I was too green and inexperienced, I let it get to my head. So I get, like, they're taking accountability and they're like, this is my fault. But there's a difference between this part is my fault and this is all my fault. It's very important that you take this part is my fault, but don't say that, yeah.
A message from StarTrain Silver to you, the viewer.
So this spotless record of yours, is it really that important to you?
Of course, baby. In some ways, it's more important to me than my life.
Wait, than your life?
After all, it's because of my record that I'm able to get my hands on all intel as head of the Special Investigation Unit. And because of my position, I get to direct all aspects of the investigation into the manipulator case.
Huh? The manipulator case? That's why you cared about your record so much?
Of course, why else, baby? I just never could believe it, man. Joud shooting Alma?
Oh, I didn't care that he confessed.
There was definitely something more to this story, some secret. I did everything I could to climb the ladder, everything in my power. And then I finally found the answer. It took 5 long years, though. The manipulator, he's gonna prove Joud is innocent.
What incredible determination. Bing, and there's the last part of the last mystery of Cabanella falls into place. Like, why is he such a power-hungry, promotion-climbing? Because he's trying to help Joud. All right, then I think at this point, basically, there's only 2 questions left. Well, there's a few questions left. I'd say the 2 important questions are, what's up with all the people in blue, or the people who are blue? And I guess the new developed question is, how is Evil Sissel? Which, again, don't call him that. Well, we don't know what to call him. Like, Evil Sissel, if ghosts only survive until sunrise, how can he keep doing stuff? Because clearly he is dead. Because, you know, we just saw him get shot, and he just stands back up, and, you know, he's like, yeah. It's all right. So the mystery of evil Sissel and what do the people with blue skin have to do with it? Those are really the two big things left. We first found out about the manipulator's existence during a certain overseas communication. Overseas communication? For national security purposes, this country keeps tabs on the communications networks. This particular communication was about making a deal with a certain foreign country. He said he wanted them to buy him and his powers. That's how we first heard about him. Of course, we didn't know what he looked like at the time. And in order to prove these powers of his, he gave them two predictions. He foresaw two completely preposterous, impossible cases. The case of a man who would sing national secrets during a live rock concert broadcast, and the case of a man who would take the chief commissioner hostage in his own office. The two inmates at the special prison. We kept tabs on their communications and launched an investigation. And then finally, we pinpointed where they were going to meet tonight and staked it out. The restaurant, the Chicken Kitchen. The manipulator plans on leaving the country tonight on a submarine that belongs to the other country in this deal. Submarine? We haven't been able to find out where it's going to surface. It's terrifying to think what would happen if his powers were to fall into their hands. Right, highly unlikely they'd use them for peaceful purposes. Now they have that little girl as a hostage. Camilla. We have to stop him before he leaves the country. All right, well, never mind. I was gonna say, like, there's two things. How do the blue skin people fit in, and what's the deal with evil Sissel? Well, right, that's how the blue skin people fit in, is a foreign nation who wants power. So, all right, the two that were at the bar were there to meet Sissel, which we knew. Evil Sissel. Which I'm calling him that, you know, until we know otherwise. And then I guess he just said part of their deal was for them to take out Lynn. So that's what Jigo and Tango were all about. Yeah. Okay. There's one thing I don't understand. If you were so determined to help Detective Jowd, why did you help him escape from prison?
Oh, that's an easy one, baby. Escaping from prison is a crime. I wasn't able to help him commit a crime. I wasn't about to help him commit a crime after spending 5 years trying to prove him innocent. He himself asked to be executed, you know? As a man of the law, I had to make sure the execution was stopped legally. And that's why I brought him before the Justice Minister. I needed to buy as much time as I possibly could, baby.
Oh, so that's it. Good dude. Still a little smarmy with him being like, Lynn's my baby, but, you know. Just, I think I said it earlier. I don't remember, I think it was about Cabanella, though. It's like the quote from Wreck-It Ralph. Like, yeah, he's smarmy, he can be, like, bad guy, but he's not bad guy. You know, he is a decidedly good guy that just maybe needs to learn how to talk to people a little bit. Although, to be fair, as I'm saying, like, it's smarmy when he's like, Lynn's my baby. But on the other hand, he calls everyone baby, so at least it's not, like, Lynn specifically. You know, because he calls you baby, he calls, you know, the minister baby, you know, so there is that, I guess. There is one little unfortunate result of all this. Lynn completely misunderstood your intentions.
What's a little misunderstanding? My baby will come around. Give it time. But there are more important things to do with our time tonight.
Yeah. All right. Let's go into this guy's head. Mr. Superintendent, you mind if I talk to you for a minute? I haven't always been a junkyard superintendent, you know. I used to be part of the police. Huh, well that's new. The police, huh? Not as a detective, as a medical examiner. Investigated victim's cause of death. That would explain how he knows about it, despite the fact that Jowd, whose name is still not Dowd, never told anyone. Hit by a meteor fragment and died instantly. That's what the police report said. There were no signs of life. He was definitely dead, but I never filed an autopsy report. Because the corpse suddenly vanished, leaving behind only one clue. An unusual corpse. I bet that's what I've been chasing all night. Could you tell me more? Yeah, sure. I have an interest in you recovering your memory, finding your true identity too. All right, tell me about the corpse first. That's the only way I can describe it too. It was an unusual corpse. He was dead, all right. No question about that, but there wasn't a scratch on him. Wait, not a scratch? I thought he was hit by a meteorite fragment. Yeah, I don't understand it any more than you do. I was completely bewildered, but when I tried to autopsy him, I was even more puzzled. I couldn't perform the autopsy. Wait, you couldn't? What do you mean? A scalpel went in, but I couldn't cut. As soon as I tried to make an incision, it would heal up the very next instant. That's how it went. No scarring, no blood. I never had the chance to solve the mystery.
Because the corpse up and vanished on us.
The morgue is well guarded. Nobody could have stolen the body. But there is one way the corpse could have disappeared. Yeah, what's that? If it got up and walked away. It got up, opened the door, walked out on its own. What? He was dead, but he wasn't dead.
We saw it with our own eyes tonight. Not even that explosion could kill him.
He didn't feel it when he slammed his fist on that hot stove. So what about that clue? The corpse left behind some data from some testing I did. I got some readings for some kind of radiation coming off the body. Radiation? I used all kinds of instruments. I couldn't determine exactly what kind of radiation it was. Some undiscovered type from a world unknown. Wait a minute. Could it be... That's right, it was coming from the meteorite fragment. I went to the park, tested the spot where the meteorite fell. Just as I expected, I detected radiation coming from that crater. It is the exact same pattern of radiation as that of the corpse. At the time, I thought he was some kind of immortal being. He would die only to come back to life. I wanted to research it all in depth, so I quit my job as a police medical examiner. Several years later, I came to learn the connection between my research and the manipulator case, thanks to the arrival of this crazy character here.
Oh, stop now, Professor. You want to see me blush?
It was about a year ago, I'd say. The man in white came dancing into my research lab here. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Da-da-do-da-do.
Hi.
I heard there was an oddball here who's researching Temsic. Is that you, baby?
As again, he calls everyone baby, so, you know. You can only get so mad at him. Who are you to be calling anybody an oddball?
I was investigating the manipulator case then, and then I heard there was a man who'd quit the police force to study the meteorite. When I heard that, it was like a meteorite had struck me on the head. At the time, we were just starting to get leads on this manipulator. We didn't know who he was yet. We knew he was communicating with a certain foreign country.
He had this to say... Oh, never mind, I thought I was going to go to the other thing.
The source of my power is not of this world. My source is Metal Gear.
That's 2. I still get 6 to 10 left.
That's when I put 2 and 2 together, baby. The manipulator case and Temsic were somehow connected.
Which also explained how 5 years ago he used his powers to manipulate a birthday surprise a little girl made for her mother.
He added the gun to the contraption. Most likely controlling Camilla.
So the contraption in the basement, you built it to try and help Jowd? That's right. Jowd and I worked together back when I was with the Force. I used the reports of his case to try and recreate the device. There was just one part of it I couldn't reproduce no matter how hard I tried. Camilla told Jowd about something it shouldn't have done, an impossible move. I added that part to the device I recreated. I put in a part that would allow Cupid to rotate, otherwise the gun wouldn't fire. So that must mean somebody manipulated Camilla's contraption. As a result, we proved to ourselves the manipulator existed. I was about to say, like, where are we supposed to be going? And then... Inspector Cabanela!
Ugh. Hey, baby. Ugh. Sorry about the phone call. I must have sounded like a real villain. Ugh. Hate to spoil your image of me. Of the cool cat inspector you always looked up to.
He's like, don't worry, I never looked up to you. I looked up to Jowd. Wait, is that really the image she had of him? Inspector Cabanela, I'm sorry. I just heard. You were chasing after that man all this time to try and help Jowd.
This manipulator. Such a dangerous character. I was hoping you didn't have to be involved.
So that's why you had me arrested tonight, isn't it?
Like I always say, if somebody's in the way, throw him in the slammer.
Yikes.
Tonight.
I mean, to be fair, you also did shoot someone on camera, but...
Really thought we finally had him. Ugh, my body gave out on me at the critical moment.
It's like a cruel joke. But a joke is a joke. You might as well laugh.
Jowd!
The minister called off the execution order. While he was at it, he let Detective Jowd go free until tomorrow morning, too.
That's a pretty extreme while he was at it. Sorry I took so long to get here. You can leave the rest to me.
There you go again.
You've always been like that.
You make everybody else run around and swoop in at the last second.
Jowd. 5 years ago, you left this coat with me before you turned yourself in. I promised to give it back to you one day. Go, my pigeon. The real manipulator. Still in prison, you stripes.
I've been waiting so long, Detective Jowd. Waiting for this day to come.
When you put on that coat. Okay, I'm good now, bye. That's all I want. Thanks for not giving up on me, Lynn. Alright, I'm off then.
Good luck, my old friend. Ugh.
This present you gave me. Just what I needed. Thank you.
Glad you like it. Ugh. Must be flashy, even with broken bones.
Sissel, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
You and I have to go find that man. I need your help. Will you do this with me?
Sure, but how? We don't know where the submarine is and the phone line doesn't work.
They use communication cables to make their calls. We'll get you hooked up somehow. You'll see. Can you wait here until we do, please?
All right, fine. I'm counting on you.
This true self you're looking for? I bet you'll find it soon. All right, I'm leaving, Inspector Cabanela.
Gotta be flashy.
Ow. It's almost dawn. I'm not who I thought I was. I'm actually further from knowing who I am than ever. But now, I don't feel so alone. Each one of us, for his or her own reasons, is looking for the truth. Together, I think we can shed light on these mysteries and drive away the darkness. But it's almost dawn. So... Ooh, okay, that was a long one, but... Join me next time for when we finally learn... Who are we? The game starts with them being like, who am I? And then there's all these other mysteries, We've tied up everything else along the way, almost, and with a couple of one or two little details we don't know. We still have the one big mystery that started it all. If we're not Sissel, or, you know, whoever, Sissel, who are we? Join me next time, because I've been recording for almost 5 hours and I have to take a break.
Well, what do you think you're doing?
I don't know. Thought I'd try it out. If you do, you're gonna set the contraption in motion. Oh. Yeah. I just thought. He thought he'd blow me up. That's what he thought. Sorry, my bad.